Well, here is video number 3, part 3 of this Woody's Roundup review. This is Prospector Pete. Notice it says Prospector Pete. It does not say Stinky Pete on it. Nothing like that. And Disney, Pixar, Toy Story, and beyond. Special price of 6,800 yen, I think. Let's take him out. All right, meet the old Prospector. All right, so here is Prospector, aka Stinky Pete. Okay, so as I said, this is probably the only way you can get an official good-looking Stinky Pete. Isn't that a good-looking man? You be the judge. Anyways, yeah, so let's get him out. A couple little ties there. I'll be back in seconds. All right. That was quick, huh? All right. Prospector Pete. Hi, sir. All right. I'm going to review this. Now, I said these in all the videos, but just in case people are not watching all of them, because the first one was really the introduction, these toys... These toys are made by a company called Epoch. I don't know. And they are not movie accurate, as you can see. Definitely not movie accurate. But they are definitely accurate to something because they were as seen on TV. What they are accurate to is the 1950s Woody's Roundup show. And not just the show, it's mainly, that's why they're in this muted color. This company made four versions of these toys. I'm repeating myself at this point just in case you haven't seen my other 2 videos. And fourth coming up. Right, Chucky? So, this is the muted version. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's the way that they would look like as a toy from the 1950s. They made 4 versions. The first one was a black and white version, just like in Woody's Roundup black and white show. The second one was this muted version. Really nice. Very, it has color. But the point of this muted version was to actually make it look... like these toys were bought in a 1950s shop. And that's basically what it is. So they're a little bit muted in color, but not in quality and design. Unfortunately for Bullseye, 20-something years of rust really got to the poor guy. But other than that, though, luckily these other ones are probably not going to have that issue because they're being held just by the neck. The back is not doing much. So anyways, this is their version of Stinky Pete, Prospector Pete. So for some reason, Toy Story to this day, 30 years later almost, has not made a Prospector doll. I mean, they've made a bunch of not good looking ones, but this is the only official one that was made that looks like Stinky Pete. There are a tiny bit of differences, a little bit here in the beard, in the eyes, but other than that, this is the best version you're going to find of Stinky Pete. So if you want an official one, you got to buy this one. There's no other version. However, there is a guy that sells them on Instagram, and then many of the top channels have bought him, and they got him, and they love it. It looks great. But it's about $1,000. I messaged him. It's $1,000. He said, send me $1,000, friends and family, and in about 4 months, I'll send it to you. I'm sure the guy's legit, but that's a lot. And I don't even know him. So I don't really feel too comfortable doing it that way. However, I still prefer this one. And I will tell you why. As I said in my other videos, I'm a collector of a lot of things, like Chucky. I collect things that not only are screen accurate, replicas, but quality. And these are, in my opinion, are the hot toys. If you're familiar with hot toys, these are the hot toys of Toy Story figures. What do I mean by that? They're collectibles. They're very high quality, very well made. Stitching, the paint, the materials, everything is just amazingly nice. So, for example, we're looking at this Stinky Pete, right? So we just pull him off from his little stand, just like the other ones. He's got the stand. This is not rusted. I usually love metal and wood, but because of what happened to poor Bullseye, probably would have been better for them to do plastic instead of metal. But again, they probably didn't think people were going to just keep them in the box for 30 years, 20 years. Anyways, let's start off with a quick review of Stinky Pete. So, the bottom here, these are not like Woody and Jesse's. Actually, I haven't seen Woody's yet, but these are not like that. These are harder plastic. There are no feet in there. It's just stuffed in there. He's, chubby guy. But it's plush. It's a plush figure. Kind of the way it should be. The hands. And the outfit here, the overalls, real working button that you could basically take off if you wanted to. I don't know why. Why do you want to take it off? Leave him alone. But underneath, he's just all red. Let me see how easy this is to take off. I'm going to dress a man here for you. Nope. I think he wants me to take him out to dinner first. I won't do it right now then. All right. But it is possible to take off. You just got to mess with it a little bit. He's got working pockets. They are actually, they're pockets. They go all the way down, so I guess they're not technically working pockets. It's not sewed at the very bottom. Here it's open, so you can put your finger all the way down. Oh, why? I don't know why. All right. But everything here, like I said, muted colors. It's stitched right there. You can't take that off. And then here is his backside. Little pocket there. And it's just awesome. Here's the back of his head. Shiny, bald spot. Pretty cool, though. Now, actually, as far as articulation type, these are just plush dolls, so they are not really moving. I was interested to see if these were working lips things. Technically, they should work. I'm probably going to break... Oh, there it is. All right. 22 years later, he is able to open his mouth. The old Prospector. Look at that. And he's got pink inside. So it is pretty accurate. That's cool. So he doesn't have any articulation, but he can yap all day. Tell you all about what was up in his day. Pretty cool. So the face... Not like the correct Prospector, mainly the eyes. Something is off here. The eyes, the beard, not fully, but it's not meant to be. It is meant to be like the TV show. All right, now let me show you the hat again. So here is his hat. Is there a name for this? I don't know the name of a lot of stuff. I'm not gonna know much, but it's made of leather. Really nice looking. See that? Nice. And on the bottom, very nicely stitched and made. You can feel the quality. It's light, so it's a little bit of leather. It's not much, but it's still leather, or I think it's leather. I don't know. But it feels like it. It could be pleather. But anyways, you just you put him up here, and there he is. So this is Stinky Pete. I'm making this review of all these figures, as I said in the first video, because nobody has really made it. There's a couple of reviews from younger people who made a quick video of it. Nothing professional. Mine is not professional at all. I offered Today I Grew Up account to, for him to review my figures, because he's definitely amazing. He politely declined and said he would rather not. He doesn't want these to get lost. I did ask him why he's never bought these, because he's like the Toy Story fanatic, the #1 channel for this stuff. And he said that, they don't look replica, and he doesn't, they're too expensive and they don't look right. And you know what? He's right. Except Bullseye does look right. It looks perfect. I think this is the best Bullseye. That, unfortunately, is 20 years of rust. So I got to figure out how to fix that. I don't know. That's unfortunate. But I did clean them up, so I guess you guys see it now. It's nice and cleaned. But yeah, it still has some issues. But yeah, this is the best Bullseye you could probably find. 100%. All right? In my opinion, this is the best Stinky Pete you will find, unless you want to send $1,000 to somebody somewhere and wait 4 months and see if he'll decide to send it to you. Which, I'm not saying he won't, because everybody who's ordered one, who has one, ordered from him. So he's legit. She is legit. I don't feel comfortable, no matter what. Because what if out of 1,000 orders, he decides to not sell it to 10 people? So I don't know. I'd rather not do it, friends and family type of payment. So if you want something that you can buy from a store, you can't anymore unless you go back to 2001, 2. You get it on eBay, though. eBay has buyer protection. So if you want something that actually was made by a company, this is the best Stinky Pete you will ever be able to find, at least for now. So, and is it perfect? No, it's not meant to be. It's meant to be something from the Woody's Roundup. But it's got its things: leather hat, actual metal buttons, wooden display, metal on the back, metal buttons, actual denim here. It is really high quality, and for the price, it came out at about $50 equivalent, $50. For the price, it's amazing that this company was able to do this. So, do I recommend these figures? Do I recommend these dolls to somebody who wants screen accurate? I say yes. It depends. So, if you want accurate to Woody's Roundup, they're all amazing. If you want accurate to the movies, Stinky Pete and Bullseye are your best bets. No other Bullseye, no other Stinky Pete, I think, are just this awesome. Just make sure that you're ready, that it might be rusted. But other than that, those two are amazing. I am going to get to Woody last in my next video. But I did want to do these reviews because nobody has really made them. And I really want to do what nobody has done. So somebody who's thinking of buying it, they have something to look at. Probably not the best video, but because the big accounts aren't doing it, I thought maybe I will. So somebody does have something to look at and see if they want these or not. At the end, with my last video of Woody, I will let you know overall what I think of it. But as you can see, it's pretty positive. Thank you for watching. Woody's next.